You have a number of cases that are unresolved here stemming back from 2022 and 2024. The most serious is there's a DUI, there's a battery on a law enforcement officer, assaulting a person, 2 counts of destruction of property. Um, what I've done is I've appointed counsel for you, Mr. Probst, who's here on the Zoom, so you could visit with him to determine how we're going to proceed. I want you to understand that you have an absolute right to a trial in these matters. So if you would ask the gentleman that gave you those headphones to put you in a breakout, you'll
Yes,
be able to speak to your lawyer in private.
yes, Your Honor. Okay.
Yes, Mr. Probst?
Your Honor, I spoke with Mr. Luna. Your Honor, he, as you can see, has been incarcerated here for a short period of time, but he was consistently incarcerated since January of this year in Johnson County. Judge, he has a residential center that he's living at where they drug test him, where they monitor him. He's not on supervised probation or any type of court supervision right now through any place, but he has no other place to go, and so he needs to remain at this in order for him to kind of have a place to go.
Right.
He agreed to be able to be a part of this residential community where he has to be drug tested and all that stuff. The reason I'm going there, Your Honor, is there's a lot of information for Mr. Luna and his attorneys to review. I think it would be improper for me to ask him to plead guilty to a DUI or a battery on a law enforcement officer or any other type of serious charge that we have in front of us without sitting down with him, reviewing all the evidence. Judge, we're asking for an OR bond today. I know that he's got a $1,500 bond. I know that he hasn't been here, but he's been incarcerated for the last almost 1 year. He's asking for an opportunity to be placed on an OR bond so that he can set up a time to meet with his attorneys and review to see where he would take these cases, Your Honor.
Ms. Hutton, what's your position on that?
Your Honor, the city understands, and yes, it is a great, I mean, it is a large amount of information and it is some serious charges. But the reason why the city opposes the OR bond is just the length of time that it's taken. And despite the fact that we may have verification of where he's been for the last year, these cases are not just 1 year old. They are several years before that. So that's why the city opposes an OR bond, Your Honor.
Your Honor, Mr. Luna also indicated to me that a couple of years ago, he was going through some incredibly difficult times. He lost both his mother and his father in the same year. And so he was in a position where he just was not able to handle the affairs that he needed to handle. He has made some significant strides since he's been incarcerated. He's got a residential and community center where he can go to, and this would be an opportunity for him to try to move things forward. He does not want to not handle these matters. He understands that he needs to get these matters handled, and so I needed to add that information as well, Your Honor.
I appreciate that. Mr. Luna, I know these are old cases and it sounds like you've somewhat got your life turned around a little bit. It
Yes, Your
sounds
Honor.
like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a chance on you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And I will OR you out.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
The OR bond will have conditions that you're not to drive unless properly licensed because of that DUI.
I understand.
I mean, I don't know if you did it or not, but the charge is serious, and I want to make sure that we don't run afoul of and get any more charges, quite frankly.
May I say one thing real quick?
Well, do you want to
I'm
talk
not
to
sure you want to
lawyer?
do that. Yeah, I would.
No. I know that you have statistics of people that don't fail and they fail, and I want to be in the small statistics of the people that are going to accomplish whatever you ask me to do, and I appreciate the opportunity.
All right. Well, and I'm going to hold you to that. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
OR bond with conditions not to drive unless properly insured. I'm going to go to January 8th. That is a Thursday at 1 o'clock. Will that cause you any problems to get here?
No, and the other thing too, when I go to the residential center, they give me transportation to court as well.
Okay, perfect. So, at that time on that date, lawyers will be here that I've appointed. It might be Mr. Probst, might not be, but at least your lawyers will be here. And hopefully they might have some of the discovery, so you might be able to look through some things or at least get an appointment with them so that you can visit and figure out how to deal with these cases.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So we will send paperwork over to the jail to let you out today. It'll take them a while to process you. I don't know how long it'll take, but I expect you to be in court January 8th at 1. That is in City Hall in KCK.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. It's on the second floor.
I understand completely.
All right. Don't disappoint me.
I won't.
All right. Okay.
Thank
If
you.
you don't have any other questions or want to talk to your lawyer, that'll end the hearing.
No, I'm good.
All right. You have a good holiday, and I'll see you January 8th.
Thank you so much. Have a great holiday.
Good, back to Phil. Jeremy King, Judge.
All right. Good afternoon. I'm Judge Whitman with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. You have a number of charges here that are unresolved. You have unlawful use of a weapon. That was back in 2022. Also destruction of property. In 2024, you have battery, trespassing, violating a protective order, and domestic battery. I want you to understand they have an absolute right to a trial in these matters. I have appointed counsel for you. Mr. Probst is here. I would like for you to visit with him briefly so that we can figure out how we need to proceed in these matters. So if you would ask the gentleman that gave you those headphones to put you in a breakout room, you'll be able to speak to your lawyer in private.
Okay.
So you're going to talk to
Ma'am, while they do that, I'm just gonna step out and I'll be right
Sure.
back.
All righty. Mr. Probst? Mr. Probst, you're muted.
My apologies, Your Honor. Similar to last client, Your Honor, this client is requesting an OR bond. He's been in Platte County for a couple of months. He just got released and brought over to here. As a result of that, he did not know that he had outstanding warrants outstanding, but he does understand that he's got several matters outstanding that he has to resolve. Judge, he's on a ankle monitoring with Platte County. So if you were to release him, he would be still being supervised until his Platte County matter is resolved. But at this point, Your Honor, he is asking for an OR bond. There is a lot of information similar to the last time where it would be best if his counsel and him could go over the discovery to determine a best course of action. So today we're asking for an OR bond, Your Honor.
Ms. Hutton?
Your Honor, same request, which is that you deny the OR bond for the same reason as the last time. These cases are all particularly, they've been going on for some time now, and that's really all I have.
Right. Let me ask this. Have you had contact with the complaining witness in either the violating protective order or the domestic battery?
No, Your Honor.
No. I'm asking Ms. Hutton.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
Your Honor, I can't see that I have, Your Honor, but honestly, since we didn't move very far down the road, it wouldn't surprise me.
Right. Yeah. Well, and is there any other holds that you have on you at this time? Mr. King, do you know from from maybe Lenexa?
No, Your Honor, I do not.
Okay.
Judge, I'm looking at the jail screen, which I'm sure you've looked at it, but I don't see
Right.
any holds.
Yeah.
All that I see is just the Kansas Municipal Court matters.
Right. Well, I'm a little concerned, Mr. King, because of the fact, I mean, these are over a year old. Some are 3 years old. And the fact that you were in some other jail for a couple months doesn't, negate the fact that the earliest one was June of 2022. The most recent was July of 2024, and we haven't seen you.
Yes, Your Honor. When I was released from here last time, there was nothing about like when I came to jail, they never brought up anything about the 2022 warrant, and didn't receive nothing about coming back to court after I was released on the July one.
You received a ticket
I
that had a court date.
I came to jail and I was released. Like I don't even think I spent I think I spent like 24 hours here.
Well, but here's the thing. You showed up, looks like at least for 2022, you actually was in court April 1st of 2024. We gave you the pink sheet on how to get a hold of your lawyer, have a meeting with him, etc. And then you didn't show up in July, issued a warrant. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean,
but I'm
you've
sorry.
come and then you go and then you don't come back.
I'm sorry, but the 2024, like, so when I came here in 2024, shouldn't my 2022 warrant have popped up then? That's why I'm confused. I've met with my lawyer on the 2022 one, and that was the end of it. That was last time I talked to him, and that was it.
I'm not
Like,
really buying.
I'm not a flight
I'm
risk
not really
hazard
buying
or
what you're selling, because when you leave court, you always have a new court date in hand in a piece of paper. And you didn't show up. All right. The fact that I don't have much information from the prosecutor about the victim in this matter. I'll reduce your bond. I'll go to, I know it's 1,000 right now. I'll go down to a $250 bond, but I need something. I feel that I'm going to let you go and we're never going to see you again until we come around another year or so. So
Um,
I'm going to reduce it to 250. The person that has the domestic and protection order, what is the name of the victim?
So in the domestic battery case, my victims are D'Angelo Kirby and Ann Johnson.
Okay.
In the battery case, my victim is a Norman Ullman. I did have contact with him in May of 2024. He is a Lyft driver, and so hopefully I will still be able to get a hold of him. Ma'am.
All right. So those individuals she named, you're not to have any contact with any of them. Okay, I think that's just easiest. But I will reduce your bond to 250 with the conditions that not to have any contact with those individuals.
250 is that
I
cash and
will,
surety?
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
is that cash and surety?
cash,
250 cash. Okay.
and it will, I will continue this matter. We'll know it, and if you make the bond, great. If you don't, we'll know you're in custody, and then reset it. But I'm gonna go to January 15th. That way your attorneys will be present, if you do appear. But I'm in hopes that you will, so these things can get resolved so that these warrants don't pop up again and then you're back where you're at. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, so bond is reduced to 250 cash. New court date is January 15th at 1 o'clock. It is in City Hall in Kansas City, Kansas, basically across the street from where you're located. All right. If you don't have any other questions or want to talk to your lawyer, that'll be the end of the hearing.
Yeah.
Just checking we're done there.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna swing back by and see if I can catch Talese. He's close by. If not, it'll be Jackson. So one way or the other. I'll be back
Okay,
soon.
sounds good.
Hey Ashley, how do you spell Almond's last name?
If you refresh Miss Sherry, I put it in there correctly,
Oh, okay, yes, ma'am.
but it's Uhlman.
Okay, thank you.
pardon me, Judge, it is going to be Jackson, and then we're going to do Koch. I'll
Okay,
circle
sounds
back to
good.
Lee. Jackson
Yeah.
is on his way.
All right, thank you.
You bet.
Miss Sherry, I'm looking at, is it just a speeding ticket?
No. No, ma'am.
Oh, I don't think he spells it ERIK.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing.
All right, pardon me, Mr. Jackson's ready.
All right, thank you. Hello, Mr. Jackson. I'm Judge Whitman with Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. You have a number of unresolved matters here stemming to January of 2023, going all the way through to December of 2024. There's charges of trespass, a number of trespass charges, petty larceny, resisting arrest, vagrancy, disorderly conduct, and then some traffic matters, reckless driving, no insurance. I want you to understand that you have an absolute right to a trial in these matters if you wish. What I've done is I've appointed Mr. Probst, your attorney, to help you navigate this to determine how we're going to proceed.
Okay.
Mr. Probst is here on the Zoom, so if you would ask the gentleman that uh, gave you the headphones to put you in a breakout room, you'll be able to talk to your lawyer in private.
Put me in a breakout room. Okay, thank you.
She said you're going to talk to your defense attorney.
I have some concerns for competency in this one.
All right, gotcha.
Come up right now, so I'll let you go.
All right, Mr. Probst.
Your Honor, I attempted to communicate with my client. He made several statements which were a little disconcerting to me regarding some things that I'm a little concerned about competency issues here. With that in mind, Your Honor, he is not ready to make any pleas at this time. He's asking for an OR bond and asks that you set this matter for a hearing in the next few weeks.
All right. Well, it's my understanding, even if I do OR him out, there is a Lenexa hold. So Mr. Jackson, what that means is that even if I release
She
you,
shot. Ma'am,
Lenexa may come and get you.
that's totally fine, but I want you to know how you judges has been shooting off of me. I wrote a book in 2018 called Living Proof, right? No, please,
Yeah,
just for a second,
I'm
please,
gonna
please.
recommend you that you
You
not
talking
talk
about
to the judge.
competence?
I think it's
Listen, I'm going to
you're doing it
recommend
against
that
my
you,
recommendation. That's all I'm saying. I
okay,
advise you to
hold
not
on, that
speak to
this
the
is
judge.
living proof that they're shooting off of me when I'm going to court and all that, and I'm on child support and all of that as well. I do not think that this is a good idea for me to keep on having to cycle through these courts and stuff like that. I don't think so. When I've offered so much to Wyandotte and I've offered so much to from a KBI perspective, that Eric Schmidt will be in on that is why I'm even having to deal with Lenexa when I was out there with the Holy Ghost with my daughter and all of that, and they're messing with even the church and all of that. Competency is one thing. First of all, I wasn't ready for court. Didn't nobody tell me what time I had to go to court. I haven't made a phone call or anything since I've got here Sunday, and that is illegal. That is illegal. Competency, I should have been able to write notes and make notes about all of these cases that I had coming before me. And then y'all throwing that right before me. That's not fair to say I'm not competent about anything that's going on when I do know the cases that I have. But as far as saying that I've resisted arrest and all that, I do want to go to court. I want a trial for that because that's not true. And they shouldn't even have ran up on me. And I got a cracked tooth right now by police that said he wanted to kill me.
All right, this is what I'm going to do. You will be OR'd out. You will have conditions, however. You're not to drive unless you are properly licensed and insured. And I'm going to also indicate that you are not to go to the places that you receive tickets for trespassing. That's 7517 State Avenue, 2908 North 38th Street, 8200 Parallel Parkway, 7739 State Avenue, and yeah, those
773. What is
those
7739?
addresses. They will be written on a piece of paper that we are sending over to the jail that you will receive. That'll
Yes,
be your
ma'am.
bond. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue this matter to the January 15th. That's a Thursday at 1 o'clock. You are expected to be here unless you are in custody in Lenexa, obviously, then you won't be able to be here. But January 15th at 1 o'clock, that is City Hall. That's across the street, right from where you are at this time. So we will send over paperwork with those conditions, and you will be getting out. All
Okay,
right.
that's awesome. But will you be my judge in the trial?
Well, it just depends if it's my rotation to be on that day.
Because ma'am, Your Honor, I did like as far as the accident, I got into an accident with FedEx, but it was Lenexa's fault why I even lost my job and all of that. The Pennzoil bottle of oil and whatever, that's larceny or whatever. They
Well, we're not here to discuss that today. I'm going to let you release you. Like I said, Lenexa may come and get you. If they don't and you're released, I expect you in court January 15th. Do you understand?
yes,
All
Your
right.
Honor.
And then your lawyers will be there at that time. All
Okay.
right.
All right.
All right. That'll conclude the hearing. You can give your headphones back to the jailer.
Okay, have a good day, Your Honor.
You too.
Judge, did you set that at 1 o'clock?
1 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
Just checking we're done there, Judge.
Yes.
All right, give me a second to take care of this, and then Mr. Koch, he's across the hall, but just a
All
second.
right.
That's a noun, it's a name, it doesn't mean anything. We could call it the Cookie Monster. Right. But what's interesting about this brain area is there are now a lot of data in humans, not some mouse study, showing that when people do something they don't want to do,
You're here. Pardon me all, Mr. Koch is here.
Thank you. Hello, sir. I am Judge Whitman with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. You have an unresolved matter here. It's possession of drugs. Looks like you received the ticket October 20th of 2025. I have appointed counsel here for you. I want you to understand that you have an absolute right to a trial in this matter. So what I'd like for you to do is visit with your lawyer on how we're going to proceed. If you would ask the gentleman that gave you those headphones to put you in a breakout room, you'll be able to speak to your lawyer in private.
thank you. Breakout room.
Judge said you're gonna talk to her.
Yes, Mr. Probst.
Your Honor, I had the opportunity to review everything with my client, Mr. Koch. He indicates that he understands what his charges are, understands that he's not had the opportunity to review the discovery with our office. However, the city has made an offer in this case, which he wants to accept. So he's waiving his right to review the discovery, waiving his right to trial, waiving his right to the assistance of of the attorney to help him at that trial, to cross-examine witnesses, the right to refuse to not be compelled to testify, as well as his right to appeal. I also indicated to him that he understands that although the recommendation is for a 2-day jail sanction in this particular case, no fines and no costs, that the judges, you can do whatever you want to do that's in the within the statutory limits. With that in mind, Your Honor, he's asking to plead guilty today. I think you know that he's got an extended Department of Corrections prison sentence coming up. I think it's more than 2 years. So at this point, he just would like to plead guilty and have this matter resolved.
All right. Is it Coke or Koch?
Coach.
It's Koch, Your Honor.
Coke. And Mr. Coke, did you understand what your lawyer just said?
Understood.
Yeah. And you're willing to plead to the possession of drugs and waive your right to go to trial. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. You understand, though, by entering the plea, you're giving up that right to have the trial. We'd bring you over, you'd have city would have to prove you did these things. You don't have to prove anything. But by entering the plea, you're giving up that right. Is that how you want to proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. To the charge of possession of drugs, how do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
All right. I'll accept your plea. I will agree with the recommendations. The two-day jail sanction. It's my understanding that you've served that because you've been in the Wyandotte jail for a period of time. So I will give you those 2 days, give you credit for time served, and the case will be closed.
Thank you.
We will send over the paperwork and so that you can be on your way. All right.
Thank you.
Did you have any questions at all?
I do not.
All right. You have a good rest of your day, and you can give your headphones back to the jailer. The hearing's over.
Thank you.
All right, Judge, we're going to do Miss Suttington. Yeah, Suttington next. I will be back.
Thank you.
We haven't done teles yet, though, have we?
No.
Okay.
Also, I don't know if, because we haven't done this with you, but I signed the plea agreement that the plea was taken, and then I'll bring this down for you to sign
Oh, okay.
like you do in normal.
Do you want me to just stop down there now?
No, I'll come down because I gotta talk to Sherry when it's all over.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Also, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I'm appreciative of how appreciative you are, Ms.
Oh,
Hunt.
my lordy, here we go.
He always starts this.
I didn't start anything. It's just it's mass appreciation. Isn't that good?
It's good for us all.
Apparently so.
Is
Okay.
in theory, in theory.
In theory. While we're waiting, Mr. Probst, I just got a motion to continue a trial on James Adair. Is there a way you can look any of that up? The
Absolutely.
city has requested the continuance based on some of their witnesses. Mr. Adair has, it's drinking in public is the charge. But there are two also motions to revoke probation on two battery charges. That's also set for that day.
Okay, let me look real quick at our notes, Your Honor. Hold on one second.
Yeah. The motion to revoke is for getting the new charge, not paying, and failing to complete outpatient substance abuse, pay fines, etc.
And I'm going to interrupt. Miss Suddington is here.
All right, thank you.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Judge Whitman with Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. You have an unresolved matter here. It looks like you received a ticket for petty larceny back in April of 2025 out near the Legends somewhere. What I've done is I've appointed counsel for you. Mr. Probst is here. And
Hello.
so he can help you navigate and figure out how we're going to proceed. But I do wish you to understand that you do have an absolute right to have a trial in this matter. So if you would talk to the gentleman that gave you those headphones and ask him to put you in a breakout room, you can
Breakout
talk
room.
to your lawyer in private.
Okay.
Move you over. You're going to talk to your attorney, public.
Yes, Mr. Probst?
Your Honor, I had the opportunity to visit with Miss Suttington. Judge, we don't have the discovery. It looks like it's a petty larceny charge, and with the address, I suspect it's from Walmart. She would like the opportunity to review the discovery. She understands that this was something that occurred earlier this year. She hasn't resolved it. She's not trying to make any excuses. She's sorry for not appearing in court. She would like the opportunity to come to court again and have an opportunity to set up an appointment with our office to review the discovery. So she's asking for an OR bond today, Your Honor.
Ms. Hutton, did you have any say?
The city's not opposed, Your Honor.
All right. All right, Ms. Suttington, I'm going to OR you out, but the key is you need to come to court.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. We will send paperwork over to indicate the date. I'm going to set it for January 15th, which is a Thursday, and that will be 8:30 in the morning.
Yes, ma'am.
You got to come to court so this can get resolved, or you're going to be
ma'am.
sitting back in there, and I won't be so
No,
inclined to let you out next
I
time.
understand. I understand.
Okay, so I will reduce your bond. You will have that court date of January 15th at 8:30. And that way your lawyers will be here at that time, and also they'll be able to get the discovery, so maybe you could look it over at that time also.
Okay.
All right. So that'll be the order of the court. Did you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right. I don't know how long it'll take you to get out of jail. You know, they're on their schedule. But be safe over the holidays, and we'll see you January 15th.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Sage. Second. Now we're going back up for Mr. Talese. Hadn't forgot.
Okay, sounds great. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Sue.
Judge, on Mr. Adair,
Yeah.
I had Shane look at the file and I reviewed it briefly as well. It looks like we have not had contact. We would not be able to either consent or object to the continuance at this point since we don't have contact with our client.
Yeah, this is a motion. He failed to show up for probation, is where we're at.
Well, you're asking if I'm going to consent to a continuance. I cannot do that without talking to my client about it. So if you're going to grant it, please just note it that we did not consent to that continuance.
Oh, for the other gentleman,
Mr. Adair,
yeah, gotcha.
my apologies if
Yeah,
I didn't.
What I was going to do is city can let your witnesses, the witnesses that are subpoenaed or could come, and I'll make a note because I know Mr. Adair has to come to court to find out the thing's been continued.
Right.
And so I get that, but I don't want to mess up with some other witnesses because clearly we can't proceed without all the witnesses. So, but I will make note of that, absolutely. And then when that December 19th comes, we'll figure it out.
That'll be fine, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Pardon me, Judge, Mr. Talese is ready to go.
All right, thank you. Hello, sir. I'm Judge Whitman with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court.
Hello?
You have some cases here that there was a motion to revoke your probation filed due to the fact that you did not report to court-ordered probation when you were required to do so. You did have an appointed counsel. You have it still here. Mr. Probst is here. So what I'd like for you to do is visit with Mr. Probst concerning this motion.
Okay.
So if you'd ask the gentleman that gave you those headphones to put you in a breakout room, you'll be able to speak to him in private.
Okay, thank you.
Judge, can you confirm that he's just got an underlying sentence of 30 days?
Let's see. 30 days jail, suspend all 12 months I followed the recommendations as they were listed.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something. Thank
Sure.
you.
Mr. Probst?
Your Honor, I've had the opportunity to review the motion to revoke probation with Mr. Tellez. He would stipulate to the allegations contained therein that he's failed to comply with the terms of his probation as well as failed to pay his $450. I've advised him that he has a right to a hearing on on those allegations, and he says that he's willing to waive that right so that he can stipulate, and then we would like to move towards argument and disposition once the court accepts his stipulation.
Mr. Tellez, did you understand what your lawyer just said?
Yes.
that by stipulating to the violations, you are giving up your right to a hearing, where probation officer, city would have to prove that you didn't appear and you did not pay.
Yeah.
But by stipulating or agreeing you didn't do that, city, you're waiving your right to that hearing. Is that how you want to
Yes.
proceed today?
Yeah.
All right. I will accept your stipulation, and revoke your probation, and I will listen, to the parties for disposition. Mr. Probst?
Your Honor, his underlying sentence in this case was 30 days. At this point, he is requesting to modify that jail sentence. He's been in since November 21st of this year, which is approximately 19 days. He's asking to modify the case for time served, or if not willing to do that, at least maybe let him get out on Monday. So he would have served a total of about 22 days. So we're asking the court to modify his sentence at this point.
Ms. Hutton?
Your Honor, given the complete lack of compliance, the city would be opposed to that, and we would request the underlying 30 days.
I'm gonna just look here just 1 second.
Your Honor, he just didn't appear. There was just
No, I
yeah,
get,
that's- Oh,
yeah, I
sorry,
was
ma'am.
just
Thank you.
looking at the, what his, sentence was, what he was supposed to be doing on probation, and then failing to appear. You were to get anger management, a drug and alcohol eval, no violent contact, etc., and that for the battery charges specifically. All right. Anything you want to say, Mr. Tellez, before I determine if I'm going to reduce your sentence or not?
No, there's nothing else I gotta say.
All right. Well, I'm not interested in doing that, only because the reason we put you on probation is for you to do certain things to maybe help yourself. And you failed to do that, so I am not inclined to reduce your sentence. I sentence you to the agreement made by the parties of the 30 days. We will send that over to the jail, and they will do the appropriate calculation for the
Yes.
date you will be released.
Okay.
All right, and if you don't have any other questions, or want to talk to your lawyer, that'll end the hearing.
I have one question.
Sure.
Like since they said that probably I'll be released Monday, I could ask today later if they have my release date.
Well, you won't be released on Monday because you are going to do the full 30 days.
Okay.
So they don't normally count the day you go in. So count from there, and that'll give you your out date.
Oh, okay.
Does that make
So
sense?
yes, so I could ask today, later tonight, and they'll have my release date.
They should have it. Absolutely. That is correct.
All right, thank you.
All right. You have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
All right.
And we got it done.
Yes.
Just
Thank you so much.
Just to let everybody know, I will be here for business on the 26th and the 2nd of January.
Okay.
I'll repeat that or blah, blah. I know I'm a couple of weeks out, but I'm just starting to let everybody know.
Okay. Sounds great. Appreciate
Good
it.
holiday or a good weekend,
You.
everybody. Yeah.
Take
Bye.
care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Judge,
Bye-bye.
my understanding was
Yeah.
that we're not having jail docket on the 2nd.
No jail docket, nothing. There's no court at all that I know of.
Okay.
On the
Sounds good.
26th or the 2nd. There
Second,
is
correct.
going to be on the 30th, but that's not for ADC. We're
So no jail docket at
Correct.
all.
That is correct. Yes. Right.
Okay, so wait, how are you gonna have
No.
a jail docket without the ADC?
No. She's talking about next year, January.
Okay,
I was just saying, because we have the Tuesday docket, Mr. Probst, there is no ADC, but there is the Tuesday docket happening on 12/30, according to Mr. Janowick. But
Sounds
you,
Okay,
fine.
well, there's no 12. Oh, on the
Or-
Tuesday docket, yes. But we don't do ADC on the Tuesday.
that's
correct.
okay, everybody.
Okay.
Have a great weekend. Take
All
care.
right, you too.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.
Hey, Judge,
Yeah.
Mr. Tellez, is that, once he serves his time, the cases will be closed?
He'll be closed, correct?
Okay,
And no fines, no call, everything will be on.
closed. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
All righty.
Bye.
Kathleen, you got it right.
She's gone.
Oh, shoot.